Hey Misfits, today we are doing a Q&A. I have not done one of these in forever, like forever. So a little while ago, I had asked on Instagram for y'all to ask me random questions that have been on your mind. And then going through Instagram, I basically picked the top 30 either repetitive or like unique type questions I've never answered before. So I figured this would be a really fun thing to do. So I wrote them all down and I'm gonna set my little thing right here and we're gonna answer some questions. I'm excited. I love doing these. Like anytime y'all have questions, just leave it in the comments and I will either respond back with a video like this, add it in a Q&A, or I'll just respond back and be like type, answer. So if you ever have a question, just leave it, because I absolutely love answering and responding to questions. It's fun. I'm a very open book. First question is, when was the loudest you have ever laughed? And I'm pretty sure that was probably when I was a kid, and the only thing that like comes to mind is when me and a childhood friend of mine were in my kitchen and we were standing beside my refrigerator. We were both eating cookies and my dog at the time had like snuck up beside me and yanked my cookie out of my hand, and her and I died laughing that entire time in the kitchen because of it. That's like the only thing I can think of whenever I think of like when I've laughed the most or loudest, because I was dying that entire time. Second is, what is my favorite thing to do with my friends? Honestly, it depends on what friend group it is, because if it's Becca, my favorite thing is to just hang out and relax all day with her, because we're both just so it's like, if you watch Becca's channel, then her and I are adventurous people, but it's like when we link up together, it's just, can we just watch TV and relax? Like that's just my favorite thing, is catching up and just spending the day relaxing. But if it is my group of friends from back home, my absolute favorite thing to do with them is like a series of things. Like we go out to eat, we go to the mall, and then we go to like Books A Million and just hang out for the day and just go on like a little random adventure. Third question is, what is my favorite Halloween memory? And I don't remember what year it was. It was either late middle school or early high school. I think it was early high school. It was trick-or-treating and I was going to go meet some friends, and I didn't wear a jacket. I didn't really wear a costume. If I remember correctly, I wore leggings and like a black shirt that had like some flowers near the hip. I don't think I was wearing like an actual costume. I was just like, I dressed up a little bit and wanted to go trick-or-treating. And my friend and I, we were walking back to my house and it started snowing. And it, like, not heavy snow or anything like that, but it just started snowing. And I loved it because I love the snow. So the fact that it was snowing on Halloween was just my favorite. I loved that scene and it will forever just stick with me. Next question. Do you want more pets? Yes. Yes. My boyfriend can tell y'all that him and I are constantly talking about getting another dog. And I'm like, but then we have to like be like the reasonable adult thing and be like, wait till we get a bigger place. But yes, I want so many more pets. Not so many more, but probably 2 more dogs. I want at least 3 dogs, because Ruger, he needs siblings. He needs siblings. I definitely want more pets. And then this question kind of got me, because what is your words don't work for me, but what is your goal with subscribers on YouTube? Honestly, I don't care how many subscribers I will eventually have or how many I currently have. I don't have like a set goal. Like, do I want to build a community? Yes, 100%. The subscribers that I have now, I love it because I have that community. I have that little, you know, little following of people who actually like enjoy my content and love being here and watching things. That is one goal that I have, is just building that community. So it's like the more I get, the bigger that community is gonna be. That's probably the only goal I have, is with subscribers, is just building a better community. The next question is, what would be your superpower? I say this all the time anytime someone asks me this, is manifestation, because it's technically my superpower. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. So just being able to manifest stuff. So it's just like, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. I've gotten so many questions about my boyfriend and whatnot. So this question is, do you fight with your boyfriend? We don't really fight, but we don't really argue either. Like it's hard to explain. Like we have like the back and forth, but then that's it. But it's not like actual fights or arguments, which is funny because like normally I'm a very I will fight you, I will argue, I will do everything to prove my point, and he will straight up be like, that's wrong, you're wrong. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. And just instantly, that's his superpower, is making me just like shut down and be like, completely, you're right. That's his superpower. Going on to the next one is, what is my Starbucks drink? It varies. On a normal time frame, I will either get like the hot white mocha, or I'll get like the mocha cookie crumble. But because it's winter time, I now do the, what latte was it? It was like the caramel crunch latte, I think that's what it's called, or the new peppermint hot latte that they have. So that's kind of my go-to winter one, is the peppermint. It was so good. It tastes just like a peppermint patty, and I love those. But fair warning, hit or miss, because sometimes it can be a little bit too pepperminty. Just a little bit. Next question is, do you or have you played any sports? Currently, like I don't actively play sports. Like if we're hanging out with friends and whatnot and they want to go do something, then I'll join in. But when I was a kid, I was a cheerleader. So I was a cheerleader for a long time when I was a kid. What is your current passion project? This, YouTube. I love being a content creator and I love doing stuff like this. So building up my YouTube is probably my biggest passion project. My current biggest passion project. So someone had asked, what skill or language do you want to master? I have always been the whole like jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing. Like I want to be good at everything. But a language that I want to master is, I want to be fluent in sign language. I know a good enough to like communicate, but I don't know enough to like be fluent in it, if that makes sense. But I would love to learn more sign so I can like communicate better with more people. All-time favorite movie. I get so much hate when it comes to this question. Titanic. My favorite movie of all time is Titanic, and my favorite animated movie is Anastasia. I don't know if you guys could ever possibly tell, but Anastasia is my favorite animated movie, but Titanic is my favorite movie by itself. Someone asked me, are you double jointed? No, but I am flexible. Like I'm very flexible, but I'm not double jointed. Like I can't do the whole, like I'll break. Well, not really. Like I know that one would be double jointed, like doing whatever with your elbows or your shoulders. No, not me, but I am very flexible. How could someone lose your trust? Let me tell you. So I'm a very open and understanding person. So if someone has ever lost my trust, it means they did the dumbest, stupidest shit ever and lied to me. Like I can handle so much, but the moment someone lies to me, even if it's over like something little and stupid, like once you lie to me, I'm done. Because I am probably the most understanding person that you will ever meet, and I will adjust things no matter what. So the fact that if someone lied to me, I'm done. Like I can't do it. It's like my biggest pet peeve are liars, and I can't do it. So that is how somebody would just lose my trust. Have you ever been on TV? Yes, I have. I have been on TV a few times. Nothing like reality TV or anything like that, but I've been on TV at a football game, and I have been on TV when I was in high school when there was a big news outlet and we were all interviewed. So that was fun. What is your dream office? My dream office would probably have to be a decent sized room with a C-shaped desk. Kind of like what I have now. Like I got desk here, desk here, desk here, and then like a desk behind me. So would that make it a G shape? Like I would be the part that goes in. I don't know. An almost circle, I guess. Like an almost circle desk, but not circle. Square? I don't know. Like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I want that kind of desk. That way I can stream on this side, create crafts over there, work over here, and work over there. It's just, I just want to be able to sit in my chair and spin in a circle if I need to. And just have like very good lighting within that room, and just be able to have like a cute background, little backdrop, and just a nice, quiet, stress-free room. How do we know you're not a robot? What is the last show you have ever binge watched? So my boyfriend and I just finished binge watching The Big Bang Theory. Like we started at 1, went all the way to the end. And now we're going to binge watch Game of Thrones. I've never seen it, and he is trying to make me see it because he hasn't finished Supernatural, so I want him to finish Supernatural. So he was like, you gotta watch Game of Thrones and I'll watch Supernatural. Okay, I will sit through Game of Thrones. There's only like 70 episodes or something like that, so I think I win. What is your Harry Potter house? I'm a Slytherin. Which is funny because I don't give off Slytherin vibes, but I am very much a Slytherin. Who knows the most secrets about you and your life? Becca. This girl, if she ever wrote a memoir or a book about me, I would be ruined. She knows every single detail of my life, even the things that like I've discussed with family, friends, boyfriend. She knows every single thing that I've ever been through. So she would get me in trouble. What is your most recent lie? Honestly, I had a little BPD split, and for those of you who aren't familiar with the term, is when you're splitting, you go from your emotion immediately withdrawn and gone into a completely polar opposite emotion. So what happened with me was I was in an okay mood, everything was fine, and then a very small pinpoint thing happened and I instantly split, and it was the worst thing ever, and I was a emotional mess. And basically when somebody had asked me what had happened, I lied and gave a different reason instead of what actually happened, because I'm still trying to grasp why I had gotten upset, and I didn't just want to explain it without being able to recognize why I felt the way I felt. What are 2 things on my bucket list? Well, one is to go to London. Like, I've been wanting to go for forever. So that is number 1 on my bucket list. And 2 is to move. Like, that's such a weird thing. Like that's not a bucket list thing. That's just a life thing. But mine, it's on my bucket list. Like, I want to get out of the state that I'm currently in, and I want to move to a different state. Like, get me out of here, please. What brands are you most loyal to? I have 3. I have 3 brands that I will forever use. And that is Canon when it comes to cameras, Neutrogena when it comes to like makeup removal wipes and such. And then my 3rd, there's a lot of controversy when it comes to this company, but Shein. I love Shein, like their clothes, their jewelry. Well, the jewelry is iffy, but like their clothes, the little things that are on there, I love purchasing things from Shein. It's like my go-to because it's like affordable. Some things are really cheap, and then you get cheap things, so it's very, you know, flip of the coin. But I do like that company, or at least their products. Do you have a good luck charm? I used to have a good luck charm. It used to be my necklace, and I would wear my pendant in every day of my life ever since I got it. I wore that religiously, and then I had moved and I took it off one time and it got slightly ruined, and I didn't want to put it back on my body. I still have it. I still wear it sometimes, but it doesn't feel the same, so I no longer wear it, so I make my own luck. So the big question, and this one was a repetitive question, is why did you make a YouTube channel? Honestly, I had one forever ago, and if you want me to post like my original YouTube content, and I'm talking about like high school me, y'all should drop it down in the comments if y'all want to see those videos, because I got a few old videos of me poorly doing YouTube. There's Ruger, he just walked by. But I used to do YouTube in high school, just like a good handful of things, and then Becca used to do videos. So, you know, during lockdown and everything, we were both bored, and I had brought up the idea because I was watching Zoella's Christmas vlogs, because we all love her Vlogmas videos, and I was like, I want to do this. I want to get back into doing this. Hey, our friend just gave us a camera. We have a camera. Hey, you're in school for animation. You're about to get your degree for animation. We should start a YouTube channel. And it kind of went along the lines of us talking about it and then us being like, okay, let's do it. And we kind of just created it. And it was our project that we had. And then when she moved, it went from our project to my project, and then she has her own different channel, which, you know, is the same Becca that I've been talking about. So it was kind of just a thing to do, to create, and then it's grown from there. And then this question I really liked, but it's, what do you love most about life? And this one gets me. I love the obstacles that life gives you. Where'd he go? Oh, he's laying down. He has his toy. But I love the obstacles that life gives you. How you handle it is completely on you, but I love how you can think that you are like so strong and you're like, yeah, I can handle anything, and then life will be like, boom, and then it's like you completely topple down, and then you have to reevaluate yourself and what you're doing so you can build yourself back up. So I don't love the trauma, the difficulties, or anything like that, but I do love how life humbles you drastically. This one was funny, and it is, do you sing in the shower? I sing sometimes. Like if I'm upset, I will sing in the shower. And I mean like upset. Like I will sing in the shower so nobody can hear me cry. And I will basically be crying and singing at the same time. But otherwise, I don't really sing in the shower. I listen to music, but it's not, I'm not like singing in the shower. I only actually sing when I'm upset and like crying. Which kind of leads me into this next question, where it's, when do you feel the safest? And beforehand, I felt the safest when I was at home and just in my comfort zone. Now I feel safest what? So the next question, oh, we're on our final 2 questions, and both of these are kind of YouTube related. So the second to last question is, how did you come up with your channel name? And I think Becca and I honestly don't remember, but I think Becca and I were trying to come up with something that was like matching both of us. And like we thought of a few things, and then we Googled a few things. So the name that we thought would happen had like, it popped up on Google for something else. So it's like we were searching and trying to figure stuff out. And then I was like, I mean, like we're Mixmatched, but intact, like we're together. And we talked about it, like we were spitting shit back and forth, and then we came up with Mixmatched but intact, because it's like we're not paired the same, but it works. And that basically described both of us, so it worked out perfectly. And then finally, how did you discover your passion? I did. So I have always been the type of person who wants to help others and who loves being social online. I love being social online. Do not put me in a crowd full of people, I will cry. But I love being social online and being able to do stuff like this. Now, if we did like meet and greets and like, what's it called? Like vlog fest, all of that, I love it. Those kind of events, perfect. I will go be there and thrive. You throw me at like a public speaking event where it's just random things, no, not for me. But I kind of put both of them together. So it's like doing content creating as well as helping people, giving advice, doing what I can, and just letting other people know that they have a safe space. My camera stopped recording. But I kind of just put both of them together. So I had basically took content creating and then helping people and put them together. So it's like being able to give someone that safe space to where they can come in on any of my platforms and be themselves and have a safe space to where they can express themselves, feel loved, and have other friends who they can relate with. That was my intention for everything. And then that's kind of how I like discovered what I liked, is because I've always wanted to create safe spaces for people. So that's kind of what I did with this. And I am extremely happy with how everything has turned out so far. And I've created this good platform for people to do that. But I'm excited. So if you guys have any additional questions, go ahead and drop them here, or keep track on Instagram, because I normally will post things like have a Q&A for YouTube, ask me random things, and if they're good questions, I will answer it like that day, but I'll also save it for a Q&A because those questions are awesome. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. If you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, you know. And if you have randomly come across my page, go ahead and subscribe if you want to hear more, because, you know, we're cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. I am tired, it is late, but I know I needed to do this video, so I was just like, all right, we're gonna do it, we're gonna knock it out, and then we're gonna go to bed, because I'm pretty sure he wants to go sleep. But that's okay. Thanks so much for watching. Be welcome, get creative, and happy holidays.